I've come to Dynevor Park to show you some of the highlights of the wildlife that you can see in October. This is bracken growing here. Not many people like bracken, but there's an old agricultural saying. It's a Welsh one, and roughly translated it goes, gold beneath bracken, silver beneath gorse, and famine beneath heather. And it refers to the quality of the soil, because bracken invariably will grow on the best soil. And I'm really worried. I'm worried about the fact that we are losing this connection with the wildlife that's around us. Most people no longer know the names of the birds and the animals and the plants. And certainly we've forgotten most of these old sayings that used to help our forefathers. And the most obvious thing about October is the fact that the leaves are changing colour. One of the easiest ways to recognise your trees is by looking at the leaves. These are oak leaves. These come from the alder tree. And these are the leaves of an ash tree. October is a great month for fungi, your mushrooms and toadstools. Some will be growing on old rotten trees like this, others leaf litter all over the fields. And the body, the fruiting body we see is only one small part of it. This produces spores, kind of a small seeds. But underneath the surface here, underneath the soil, are the hypha and the mycelium. And those are the bits that help to break down all of this wood to form soil. And here's one for you, a very common one with an interesting name and a very descriptive name too. This one here. The name is turkey tail fungus. It's a good name. October is a good month to go out looking for Wales's deer, and now the vast majority of them are fallow deer. And there's a small herd just making its way up through the wood here. Now, at the beginning of the month, everything's quite amicable, but as the month progresses, that's when the rut really kicks off and the males will start fighting over females. So it's a great time to come out and listen and watch for them as well. Now, one tip for you, I'm not wearing the best colours, I'm in bright blue. If you're going to come out to watch deer, the best thing is to wear dark camouflage gear. That way you should get much closer to them. The fallow deer is not native to Britain, it was brought in by the Normans, and the colour varies as well. Generally speaking, they're a rusty red colour with white spots, but you do get lighter versions and dark versions too. And as well as learning your deer, what they look like, the size and the shape, it's also very important to learn what the bottoms, what the bums look like. Because usually when you see a deer, it's going away. And with a fallow deer, it's black on the outside, then white, and then a black tail in the middle. So remember that, black, then white, then a black tail. If you have a lovely warm day, especially towards the end of the month, it's worth popping down to your local pond because there's still plenty of wildlife around. And if you see a dragonfly hunting out and about, the likelihood is that it'll be the common darter. The male is a beautiful reddish colour and the female is a yellowy brown. And while you're down by the pond, it's worth keeping your eyes open for two kinds of snails. The very common pond snail and the ram's horn snail. And also this small plant, the common duckweed. And there we are, that's October, but we've only scratched the surface. There's so much more out here for you to enjoy. So what I want now is for you to get up off that sofa, get out there and enjoy Wales's fantastic wildlife. I'll see you in a month.